Chosen one, hear this with the fullness of your spirit. Tomorrow is your appointed day. Not someday, not eventually, not someday when conditions improve or circumstances shift. Tomorrow. The divine calendar has moved into alignment with your destiny, and the whispers you felt stirring in your spirit were not imagination, not hope, not fantasy. They were signals, confirmations, spiritual notifications that the shift has already begun on your behalf. All throughout today, the atmosphere has been rearranging itself to match what heaven has already written. While you sleep tonight, something is being drafted in the invisible realms with your name stamped on it, and when you open your eyes tomorrow, you will not simply wake up into another day, you will wake up into divine evidence. Evidence that your prayers were heard. Evidence that your tears were not wasted. Evidence that you have stepped into a timeline of fulfillment. The spiritual realm is buzzing around you. Your angels are moving. Your path is being prepared. This is your night of alignment, your night of awakening, your night where heaven and earth come into agreement over your life. Watch fully, stay present, comment 99 as your affirmation, and release warm wishes of alignment, because everything is shifting, and tomorrow is not just a date. Tomorrow is destiny calling your name. Chosen one, your breakthrough is not walking toward you, it is rushing. It is leaping, accelerating, being pushed out of the spiritual womb with urgency, force, and divine intention. Heaven has marked this moment with your name engraved in golden ink, and angels have been assigned specifically to deliver what belongs to you. This is not the season where blessings trickle into your life. This is the moment where they pour, overflow, and exceed the borders of what you once imagined. What is arriving for you is more than what you prayed for, deeper than what you hoped for, and richer than the requests you whispered through tears. Heaven is not rewarding just your ask, it is rewarding your obedience, your humility, your quiet sacrifices, your decisions to stay faithful even when you felt forgotten. You have no idea how many blessings were held in reserve because heaven wanted the timing to match your readiness. You are stepping into a divine acceleration moment where everything that was delayed begins to sprint toward you with precision. The spiritual realm is not calm right now, it is in motion, in preparation, in excitement, because the breakthrough that carries your name is being delivered with heaven's full speed. Breathe. Receive. You are ready. Chosen one, what looked like delay was never denial, it was divine alignment. Every detour, every closed door, every painful ending was secretly preservation in disguise. What felt like failure was actually preparation. What seemed like punishment was actually protection. If you had received certain blessings earlier, they would have broken you, overwhelmed you, or led you into battles you were not yet equipped to win. Heaven loved you enough to slow things down, even when your heart begged for acceleration. The weight you carried, the confusion you felt, the moments you questioned your worth were all part of refining you into someone who could handle the magnitude of what is coming. You were never abandoned. You were being strategically positioned. The pain preserved you. The losses redirected you. The silence matured you. And now that you are equipped, matured, strengthened, and spiritually sharpened, heaven is unlocking the doors that were previously withheld. You are ready to receive without collapse, ready to rise without fear, ready to step into rooms where your name already echoes. Everything has been alignment, and now everything unfolds. Tonight is sacred. This is not an ordinary night. This is the spiritual reset before your name is called in realms you've not yet walked. Something in your spirit already knows this. Your chest feels different. Your skin gets goosebumps. Your intuition feels louder than usual. It is not anxiety. It is activation. You can feel the shift in your body because your soul is sensing the divine rearrangement happening around you. This is the final night before doors open, before blessings find you, before the path lights up beneath your feet. Heaven does not speak casually. Every sign you felt today, every spiritual nudge, every whisper in your heart has been preparation for what tomorrow holds. You are standing in the last moments of the old version of your life. You may feel emotional, sensitive, awake in your spirit. That is divine signaling. Heaven is preparing you. Tomorrow is the unveiling. This is not a new chapter. This is a new realm. This isn't leveling up. This is being transported into an entirely different dimension of existence. You are moving from trying to thriving, from seeking to receiving, from hidden to highlighted. The timeline you are entering is one that cannot be undone, blocked, or reversed. The shift you are stepping into is irreversible, heaven-sanctioned, and uniquely tailored to your soul's assignment. You are not walking into improvement. You are walking into transformation. Nothing from your past can sabotage what is ahead because the dimension you are entering is protected by divine authority. You will no longer fight for recognition, validation, or belonging. Heaven has elevated you, and your new reality will reflect that elevation in every area. This is your dimension shift, and nothing can stop it. Chosen one. Tomorrow will not feel like any ordinary morning. You will wake up lighter, clearer, spiritually renewed in a way that your mind cannot fully comprehend yet. Old burdens, some you carried for years without realizing how heavy they truly were, expire tonight. Heaven has gone into the deepest parts of your spirit and deleted weight you were never meant to carry.
This purification, this cleansing, this spiritual detox is not your imagination. It is divine intervention at work. When you rise at dawn, you will feel a new energy stirring within you, a quiet strength you didn't even know you had access to. You will breathe differently, think differently, move differently. You will step into environments with a calm authority that radiates from your soul. The separation that felt painful, the isolation that made you question everything, the long silence that stretched your faith to its limits, all of it was preparation for elevation. Heaven removed people, situations, and energies that were not aligned with your next level. What was taken from you was not punishment, but purification. You are being reborn into a life that matches your spirit instead of draining it. And tomorrow is your first sunrise in that new world. Heaven saw what they didn't see. The nights you cried alone. The sacrifices you made quietly. The times you supported others with a heart full of love while receiving nothing in return. The seasons where you gave without applause, obeyed without recognition, stayed faithful without validation. Every unseen moment has been counted, recorded, and honored. And now, the rewards are arriving silently, just like your faithfulness. Those who mocked you, doubted you, ignored you, or dismissed your calling will be silenced by your results. You will not need to defend yourself, explain yourself, or prove anything. Heaven is speaking on your behalf through divine manifestation. Your blessings will be your voice. Your elevation will be your announcement. Your presence, not performance, will open doors. Your very existence, aligned with destiny, will shift rooms and awaken opportunities. Heaven never forgets a faithful heart, and now the harvest is here. Tonight, access is revoked. Every spiritual attack, every draining relationship, every fear, every voice that tried to stop you, none of it can enter the new timeline you walk into tomorrow. The enemy cannot cross this threshold with you. Fear cannot enter the soil of your new beginning. Doubt cannot survive the light you are stepping into. The field ahead is guarded, the gates are secured, and your timeline has been made holy. Nothing unclean, untrue, or unaligned can enter. You are being escorted by divine protection into a season where spiritual interference cannot touch what is assigned to you. The enemy has been silenced, blocked, and stripped of access. Your tomorrow is sovereign territory. Chosen one, this moment has been written for you long before you were born. Your ancestors prayed for a day like tomorrow. They whispered blessings into the future with your name attached.
You are stepping into a timeline that was heaven-marked, soul-prophesied, and spiritually engineered just for you. This is total alignment, emotional, spiritual, relational, financial. There is nothing accidental about where you stand tonight. Every test, trial, and triumph has led you here, to the life that was pre-written, predestined, preordained. The version of you that wakes up tomorrow will finally feel at home in the story your soul remembers. Everything begins to make sense. Everything falls into place. You step into a chapter that fits. Tonight your rest is not physical, it is holy. Heaven is restoring you while you sleep, stitching together the parts of your spirit that were stretched thin by battle and burden. Your dreams tonight may feel vivid, sacred, symbolic. That is because transformation is happening overnight. Your soul is returning to its divine shape. This is the night where the old energy drains out and the new energy takes its throne inside you. You will rise tomorrow not as the version of you shaped by wounds, but as the version shaped by wisdom, strength, and grace. Sleep deeply. Heaven is working. Chosen one, an invisible crown is descending upon your life tonight. You may not see it physically, but your spirit will feel the shift. Your posture will change. Your thoughts will sharpen. Your decisions will carry weight. Tomorrow, you will walk differently, not from ego, but from divine identity. You are stepping into authority, not arrogance, confidence, not pride, purpose, not performance. Heaven has approved this moment. The crown is not symbolic, it is spiritual legitimacy. Tomorrow marks the end of forced outcomes. You are entering a timeline where things flow, not fight. Miracles will unfold naturally. Favor will arrive effortlessly. Doors will open without forcing. Heaven moves at the speed of surrender, and you are finally aligned with that rhythm. You don't need to chase anything in this new life. What is meant for you arrives on time, in abundance, with ease. Your job is not to push, but to allow. Where fear once lived, peace will settle. Where doubt once echoed, clarity will speak. Where insecurity once whispered, spiritual confidence will rise. You will feel a new grounding in yourself, a quiet assurance, a stillness, a knowing. Not manufactured confidence, but soul-deep identity. The kind that cannot be shaken by opinions, storms, or uncertainty. Tomorrow you walk in inner stability. Chosen one, tomorrow you enter an acceleration zone where one yes changes everything. One call, one message, one opportunity, one moment can unlock a chain reaction of blessings. Protocols will be bypassed. Timelines will be shortened. What should have taken months may take moments. This is divine acceleration, and you will feel the momentum rising around you. Tonight your home is surrounded. Angels stand guard at your doors, covering your rest, clearing your atmosphere, protecting your timeline. Nothing dark can interfere. Tomorrow speaks promise, and the earth is responding to your name. Everything around you is shifting into alignment. Your inner self already knows the old life has expired. Your vibration is rising, your energy is recalibrating, your spirit is activating into higher voltage. You are preparing for impact, recognition, and reward. This shift is internal before it becomes external. People you have not met yet are being guided toward you. Conversations, collaborations, and opportunities are aligning in the background. Tomorrow, a single yes may trigger supernatural sequences. Stay open. Stay sensitive. Heaven is orchestrating. This new life is not built on hustle. Grace is doing the lifting. Alignment is doing the work. The more you relax into divine flow, the faster things manifest. You are being rewarded for who you are, not what you push. Your spirit is awakening fully. You will walk with authority, presence, and fire. Rooms will shift before you speak. Your energy will announce you before your voice does. You step into royal frequency. Nothing from your past can follow you into tomorrow. Old triggers lose their power. Old patterns lose their access. Old fears lose their voice. You are walking in clarity and divine purpose, and your spirit will reject anything beneath your new identity. Starting tomorrow, physical evidence appears. Financial breakthroughs, emotional healing, relationship alignment, spiritual elevation. What once felt impossible becomes normal. Your new reality becomes undeniable. Angels rejoice. Old contracts break. New portals open. Sunrise activates your rebirth. You will feel lighter, softer, clearer, more connected to yourself and your purpose. Heaven is celebrating your awakening. People will notice something different about you. Your presence will carry glow and authority. Opportunities will chase you. Blessings will find you. Yesterday's tears will transform into tomorrow's testimony. This is answered prayer territory. The dreams you buried are breathing again. Dormant visions are waking up. The big dream you hid away out of fear is returning with clarity and force. Signs and confirmations will appear quickly. Your soul is remembering. You will feel at home in yourself again. No more shrinking. No more apologizing. No more dimming. You embrace your divine fire, purpose, and presence. You walk as the version of you heaven always knew. This is your spiritual graduation. Heaven has reviewed your journey and declared you ready. You are crossing a threshold that cannot be uncrossed. Tomorrow fulfills prophecy. This is your moment. Your new life is not new, it is your original divine design. You are returning to your true frequency. Peace may feel strange at first, but it is your natural state. Ease may feel unfamiliar, but it is your birthright. You are realigning with who you were always meant to be. The chaos ends tonight. The internal war goes silent. The constant survival mode shuts off. Tomorrow begins a new era of stability, clarity, and ease. The fight is over. The healing begins. Tomorrow requires no performance, only presence. No pretending, only truth. No fear, only alignment. You will walk like someone chosen, sent, and anointed. Opportunities will recognize you. Blessings will respond to you. This is the final night of the old story. When you open your eyes tomorrow, the new life begins. The divine takeover starts. Nothing old can follow. Nothing broken can remain. You are stepping into your ordained future, and it will only rise from here. The new life is already here. You will simply wake up into it.